The way to get rid of tension is to do just the opposite of all the things that cause it.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Hugo from Ichiban Painting. So today is going to be part 3 of the how to paint the Storm Eagle. So here you see I did the weathering on one side of the Storm Eagle. So just to show you a little bit what I was going for. So basically what we're going to do now is the burnt mark, because you know this vehicle, this airplane or spaceship is actually you know, a spaceship, right? So it does enter the atmosphere and does you know, like move back and forth, so it doesn't just fly. So on a normal airplane you wouldn't have burnt marks, but if you do check, like for example the space shuttle, it does have a lot of burn marks. So as far as for the burn marks goes, you know, you could use your airbrush to do that, but the problem is that the airbrush is not as precise as you want it to be, and it would not really look like real burn marks. So to actually really, you know, reflect the burn marks and reflect the look I was going for, I came up to do an old technique that I learned a long time ago, which is using a Q-tip or earbud cleaner, and put some paint on it, and as you can see, wipe it off, and also use your finger. One little thing is that when you use this technique, you know, kind of, I'll try to explain it as well as I can. If you put paint and then you wipe it off really slowly, it's gonna make a really long mark and really pointy mark. If you wipe it pretty fast, it's gonna make more of a thicker line, and it's gonna be more less sharp, so more straight. So you do really have to play with it and do it in different kind of style to really simulate that burning feeling that you would get on an airplane. I mean, not on an airplane, but on a spaceship. And also the thing that you do have to keep in mind when using this technique is that normally those burnt marks would happen on leading edge of something. So the ship is going forward, right? So it's gonna start from the nose portion of the airplane is gonna have more more burn marks than the rest, and the more you progress towards the end of the model, the less burnt marks there's gonna be. But it's always gonna start from a leading edge that's you know, facing forward and then going back. As you can see right now, what I'm doing is that I'm actually making lines, because since now we're working with the nose of the airplane, you want the lines to be more thicker and more pointy. So by doing the lines when I'm applying the paint, and then after that brushing it off with the Q-tip, I'm able to create really you know, the pattern I was looking for, and really going for the look I was aiming for. So basically this video is almost going to be only weathering. So now, since we're in the last stage and now I did all the burn marks everywhere, there's some areas where I couldn't do the whole burn marks. Like for to say, like right now I'm shooting the edge of the engine. The edge of the engine would actually get a lot of burn marks. So what I did is I mixed up a 2-to-1 ratio, two of thinner and 1 of paint, and I put it in the airbrush and I did some marks. I also hit the edge of the wings just to cover it better, and to smooth it out and blended it in. Also, I'm gonna be going over the vents, because the vents there's like two small vents right there that you see me hitting with the airbrush, and there's the big one like radiator, and the ones that are on the side of the little hatch. So I'm gonna be hitting those vents, and also under the missile pods there's like some kind of engine or some kind of compartment right there, so I want to hit it with the airbrush to darken it out and, you know, give the impression that there's some soot and stuff like that that are going there. So basically that's pretty much it for this model. I mean, I didn't show everything for this. I really wanted to make a tutorial video that had more stuff, but it's a really hard model to paint. It does take a lot of time, and it does also ask me to work in really awkward positions and turning the model and moving the model too much, so it was really hard to film it out for you guys, so I'm really sorry about that. But I did my best, and I tried to showcase the most important parts of this model if you want to recreate this kind of effect. So I'll post pictures of the finished model at the end of the video, and also really soon I'll try to do a showcase video and film this video so you can see it from more angles. Since it's so big, it's hard to take pictures also, so by maybe doing a video is going to give you a little bit of a better idea of what it looks like and everything. So I hope you enjoyed. This was Hugo from Ichiban Painting. I'll see you on the next video, guys.